I still haven't won yet. As a matter of fact, I haven't even scored 80 points. I'm not mad for real. I've been mad for the last 3 days. I've been mad for the last 3 days. Not like ruin your life mad, but let me tell you something. This shit rough over here right now. Do any of the rest of y'all have another fantasy player in your house? I lost to mine this week. It was pretty bad. Let's talk about it. Woo! Baby girl, you got me good. Girl, you got me good. She got me good. She got me good. Anyways, let's talk about it. So, as you guys can see, I traded for Joe Burrow. Now, Joe Burrow did his thing. Now, oh wait, I got a shout out coming up soon. I just thought about it. Joe Burrow did his thing. That was a good trade for me. But let's just say Joe Burrow put up like 33% of my team's points. So Joe Burrow scored 27. I scored 75 for the week. You do the math. It was all bad. I don't know what's gonna happen with Austin Eckler. He's he like a flex. It's flex numbers. Like even Javonte Williams, flex numbers. Like I ain't got no running backs. You know, normally you get on here and you complain about how good the other team did. Like, but who's gonna win if you're not scoring 80 points? Anyways, Cortland Sutton was alright. You know, he did what he had to do. Garrett Wilson came back down there. The Bengals look regular again. The Joe Burrow trade makes me feel real good watching the Bengals play. TJ Hawkinson. Thank you, Todd, for dropping TJ Hawkinson for whoever you dropped him for. It looks like you're still having tight end problems. Anyways, Gabe Davis came back from injury. He wasn't that good. He'll be all right though. Actually, I got some news about that. We'll talk. Falcons defense. So you would think, right? So the Falcons defense got like 16 points against the Rams. The Rams. I feel like the Rams are a way better defense than the Seahawks. Nope. Yeah. Don't trust Falcons defense ever. Should have known better. Stuff like that don't work out for me. And I stream defenses. I should have known better. And even though I had on the bench, excuse me, the kickers I don't really care about. Now, she has Nick Chubb. She has Ramondre. So Ramondre Stevenson don't sound like a big name, right? Tell that to his 16.6 points that he got in fantasy this week. Cooper Kupp. We know who he is. Jahan Dotson kind of pooped the bed for her. Kyle Pitts finally came to play some football. The Falcons finally started using Kyle Pitts the way they were supposed to, and he did what he was supposed to do. Good play on the Bengals defense. Listen, just when you thought you had the one up on somebody in their football knowledge, the Bengals defense got her 15 points. So she made the right move. I did not. Like I said, on the bench. Whatever. So 94.5 to 75.8. I still haven't scored 80 points in this league. That's okay. We coming. I don't really have nobody explode on the bench like that. No, not really. Except that damn defense. That sucks when you see that. I mean, it would have made the game close. It wouldn't have put me over the top. It would have plus 16. That's like 91. Yeah, it would have been close. But she got a good little squad over there. Like, I ain't even jealous. And also, she got Chris Godwin on the way back. She got Brian Robinson on the bench. She got Dak Prescott in the IR spot. Like, sneaky. She's sneaky. She's sneaky. Whatever. I just need us to score some points. That's alright. I bust some moves. Okay? So let's talk about it. I traded Brandon Cooks and Gabe Davis for AJ Brown because I need points. Like, I'm not patient. I told y'all, I'm not patient. And it's not going good. So I had to do something about it. I couldn't just... You can't just sit. I'm not a sitter and a waiter. It's not me. Nope. No, my running back's gonna come around. Like, you know, better days are ahead. Whatever. I picked up Khalil Herbert. I picked up Romeo Doubs. I picked up Trevor Lawrence. I drafted Trevor Lawrence. And then I dropped Trevor Lawrence. Because he wasn't very good the first week. And then he was okay, and then he was great. I got him back. That's what I'm saying. Like, teams are spread out enough to where nobody really needed nothing after all the people. I got Khalil Herbert and Romeo Doubs, the two success stories from this past weekend. Nobody even needed them. Nobody else even tried. You know, like, whatever. So my team's decent. We just not scoring yet. We'll get there. Not worry about it. 0-3. Still winless. Yes. All right. That is that league. It did not get any better. On the OG special side, I scored 79 points, and the point system is far easier to score in. It was just a terrible day at the office over there. I have to apologize to Steve. I told Steve I was going to give him a win this week. I did not do that. I have to apologize to Jason because I told him that his team was going to lose to mine. It did not do that. So, yeah. Alright, let's talk about it. So, Romeo Doubs was on the bench, went off 21 points. The person that throws to Romeo Doubs was also on the bench, got like 16 points. That was only 3 points more than Jared Goff. I wasn't too upset about that, but Romeo Doubs was he was my highest scoring player. My second highest scoring player I had in the lineup. So, Kamara, one day he gonna pull up. No big deal. Speaking of Trevor Lawrence, I went against Trevor Lawrence in this league. And Christian Kirk, he had the stack. So there goes 45 points for him. I had Deontay Johnson. He got 16 points. That's what, 8 catches, 8 something yards. What he was supposed to do. Joe Mixon, taking a couple weeks off. He'll be back, I hope. He kind of hurt. But we'll see. Like, I'm thinking... I don't know. I'm going back and forth on sitting him for somebody else. I got Antonio Gibson and Jeff Wilson on the bench right now. Garrett Wilson, I feel like he'll be back. Everybody's worried about the Zach Wilson quarterback change. I want to say Corey Davis is hurt right now. So, who else he going to go to? Right? Logan Thomas played the Eagles. The Eagles defense is really good, as you saw in the first half of this video. I had their defense. It did not work out for me because I didn't play them, put them on the bench. Speaking of defense, so I was real hype in other videos. See how fantasy can make you look stupid? So I was real hype in the other videos about the Chargers defense snapping. You know what I'm saying? Holding the Chiefs to like 20-something points, whatever. They lost. No big deal, right? How about those Jacksonville Jaguars? Didn't think we'd be saying that this year, did you? 38-10. Molly wiggity wop. I don't even know what that means. That means they lost by a lot. Steve, I upgraded my water. I know you and Pilar gonna be proud of me. See? Anyways, I don't know what happened. This team I feel like is, I mean, when I tell you stacked, I mean stacked. Antonio Gibson, 11 points on the bench. Jeff Wilson, 11 points on the bench. That's not a lot. Like, that's not a lot. But like, I got, Jason had the Eagles defense. And one of these scored 126 points on my ass. 126 to 79. 120. It sounds like 50 points because 120 to 70. But it's not exactly 50 points. Nitpicking. Jalen Waddle, Christian Kirk, T. Higgins, Eagles defense, Trevor Lawrence. He had Najee Harris at the beginning of the week that fumbled to end the game. I was like, it might be interesting. It might be something going on, you know, because I had Deontay Johnson here and Najee Harris. It might be something going on. Nothing was going on. I lost. I got mollywalked twice this week. Dog walked. I know that's what I like to say. We went out and walked around the pond a few times. So, yep. We are 0-6 across 2 leagues. We coming. Yep. With all these players I got, somebody finna snap soon. But I'm still moving around now. Like, listen. So let's go back to what I did in the first league. We'll pull out my new lineup right now. So I traded, like I said, I traded Brandon Cooks and Gabe Davis for A.J. Brown. I got Khalil Herbert, Romeo Doubs, and Trevor Lawrence. In the OG league, you know what I did? Nothing. Because what am I going to do? Like, all this is firepower. Like, shooting kid plastic guns right now, but it's firepower. Fuck. I put Kamara in the flex because he just giving me flex numbers. I got Chris Godwin and Michael Gallup in the IR spots. I feel like Michael Gallup gonna be back next week, but I'm probably not gonna start him. So I'm about to start moving some stuff around because I got a lot of shit over here. I got a lot of stuff over here. Somebody gonna give up something. I don't even really need nothing. Maybe I can just up my roster, make it a little better. I feel like that Aaron Rodgers, Romeo Doubs stack gonna be something serious. I talked about listen, just like fantasy can make you look stupid, sometimes it can make you look real smart. Because I remember trading for Aaron Rodgers right after he had the worst week. Right after week 1. And Obo was throwing him to me, and that's cool. This might be the 3rd time in a row we've seen this movie. You think you slick. I wasn't finna let you get by, bro. We back. I knew you and Romeo Doubs was gonna come around. Here you are. Anyways, we'll get back to that in a couple of weeks when he putting up 30 a week on y'all. Romeo Doubs and Aaron Rodgers. That's a stack. I like it. I got one more thing to do I can't tell y'all. I can't tell you. Nope, because I haven't done it yet. Waivers have cleared, and that person that I want is still out there. And this is the league to get him in since I'm so stacked. And I trust Aaron Rodgers. So I can give up that roster spot that Jared Goff is occupying down there. I'm going to have to give up other roster spots in the future anyway to get Godwin and Gallup back up there. The trade market is open. Sell me something good. That's what I like to say. Sell me something. You got to give a little to take a little. I gave away Brandon Cooks and Gabe Davis. Got one receiver back. You know why? Because I feel like A.J. Brown going to put up double digits every week. I don't know about that with them other two. But Gabe Davis could, I mean, he put up 14 the first week. So, I mean, whatever. I didn't want to give up Gabe Davis. But I also wanted those points that I feel like A.J. Brown going to get. You can't defend them both. So, I take the A.J. Brown to my wide receiver 2 or flex with the potential to get 20 points. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. So y'all remember my comment question of my first video? Who's gonna be the #1 quarterback in fantasy? How Lamar Jackson looking? So you drafted Lamar Jackson, you doing good, boy. You doing good. Every time I drink the water, I'm like, shout out to you, Steve. That's probably not what you meant though. So I'm gonna wait for you to give me the feedback and see how I move next week. Cause you know, last week I had the squishable plastic. Anyways, so we busting moves. I be lost in the OG league, bro. Like I'm like, what do I do? Like there's so much weaponry over here. I be fighting on who to start. I messed around and didn't start James Robinson the first week of the season. I could have won that game. I messed around and didn't start James Robinson the second week of the season. I could have won that game. I started him this week. I couldn't have won this game. Nope. Nope. Jason was not having it. He said, beat who? Who's going to be the #1 running back in fantasy? Saquon. I think Saquon. If not Saquon, then Nick Chubb. With no passing work. Because, does he need it? This year, he don't need it. Where the running backs at? Anyways, y'all know what time it is. Week 4. We're going to pick up a win this week. Y'all know this going to be out right before the game. On Thursday. Who we got this week? I didn't even do that. I'm tripping. Who we got this week on Thursday? Oh, Bengals, Dolphins? I'm tuned in. I got Joe Burrow. I'm tuned in. I got Joe Burrow. I got Joe Mixon. I got T. Higgins in another league. In one of my tracker leagues. I got Jamar Chase in another tracker league. So, yeah, I'm tuned in. I like Joe Burrow. We're gonna see. I didn't like him in college. I like him now, though. We'll see. Tell your friends. Hit the like. Hit the sub. We do this every week. Y'all know who I be. Love y'all.